Holy fuck. Alrighty guys, so this should be our final episode of Dragon Age Origins. We have to fight the Archdemon, who is one annoying freaking boss. I mean, one thing I like about this game is that they actually made the boss battle like pretty epic, you know? And holy fuck. I mean, he's a dragon, he's fucking annoying. The game is called Dragon Age. You know, that's something that they didn't. I always was disappointed about though in Dragon Age 1 and 2 is that you only fight like a handful of dragons. In Dragon Age 3 though, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it so you can fight a whole shit ton, which is definitely badass. But yeah, out of all the dragons, I would say that every dragon battle in this game is probably the hardest boss battles. Okay, Flemeth is pretty bad. I mean, I would say that she's probably the easiest one, and then the High Dragon can be kind of bad too. But really, you know, to be honest, the Archdemon is the worst one. He's annoying because he has like all this health. He does a lot of damage. He has all the dragon attacks, plus some more attacks. He constantly knocks you back. He runs away like a little bitch. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here that is frustrating. And one of the worst things, though, by far, is when he runs away. Speaking of which, when he runs away, he gets in an area that you cannot hit him. The only way you can is by shooting him with, like, I don't know, ballistics or whatever you want to call those things. But yeah, it's like those giant crossbows. And it doesn't really do much damage to him. I don't even know how to get him back. But you can't hit him at all when he's over there. That's the only way, is by shooting him with those things. And the one thing you do not want to happen is for your warden to die. No. Heal, buddy! Oh, that was a close one. Son of a bitch. Ah, no! Come on, heal. Good. Alright. We need to get this asshole to run away. Because I think he only runs away like one time, really, though. I mean, it's annoying, but I don't think he does it multiple times, you know. Let's go ahead and use a potion to get some of her magic back. So we can group heal. Come on, get this bastard. But, oh, when he does run away, one of the worst things is that he summons so many freaking darkspawn, and it's like a shit ton of alphas. It's, so frustrating. Come on, get him. Let's just mark a def him again. Die, asshole! Run away like a bitch! Just do it alright. There he goes. Alright. So now he's gonna bring on all these dark spawns. So let's go ahead and group heal first. And now we just focus on taking out each of the dark spawn. One of the worst things though is that he's, you know, even though he's not in the battle anymore, and it's really just about killing these dark spawns. I mean, he still is, you know, over there shooting fucking purple shit at me. And yeah, this is the one time that I do not want that purple stuff, man. I mean, it's horrible. No. Gotta be really careful. You don't want any of these fools dying. If they die, it's pretty much all but over. Whirlwind, yeah. Ah. Get knocked down. There's so many fucking alphas. Just die already. Alright, come on. Kill that alpha. Backstab. Let's go ahead and heal up. Okay. Luckily, this has been kind of, you know, this hasn't been too bad. It's, you know, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it's definitely not, it's not easy either. I mean, you just gotta be on your game, you know. I guess that's one reason they make it so fucking crazy at the end. They want you to be, you know, fully ready for this, so having all these potions is good, you know, just making sure nobody dies. You gotta constantly pay attention to every little aspect of this fight, otherwise you will fail miserably. So, come on, get this bastard. Like, so many fucking darkspawns. Like, do they even stop coming? Can't really remember. I think you have to kill the darkspawns. I'm not too sure about that. It's been a long time since I've actually done this, but if I remember right, you have to kill like all the dark spawns, and then he'll bring his fat ass back over here to attack us. So I don't think you can kill him using like the fucking Christ! Stop hitting her! Come on. Whirlwind! Yeah! I love doing that. That's so much fun. Alright, come on. Kill him. Is that it? No, there's more. There's always more. Son of a bitch. What are you doing? Move! Why can't he just attack Alistair? Don't want to sit here and constantly have to heal everybody. Gets really frustrating. The only thing I don't want to happen is have everyone die, or because that's how it happens. I mean, you lose one person like a mage, then everybody else starts to fall, and it is something else. All right, come on. Or you lose your warden, which would be the worst thing in the freaking world. Then you're really screwed. Come on, stun him. Fuck. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. I want to group heal. Come on. Slow and steady will win this race. Gotta kill everybody. Just die already. Fucking Alistair's almost dead now. Son of a bitch. Every time I switch back to my warden, I have to switch to someone to heal. It's like crazy, man. Alright. I think that's about it. So now, hopefully, he'll bring his ass back. Come on. What are you doing? Stupid. Everybody's taking damage still. I don't want her dying. Heal. Come on. Alright, I guess I'm gonna sit here and shoot him a little bit. Because I think that's all the enemies. Alright. This is how you win. You press A. Leave it to BioWare to do that, you know. They love the A, but yeah, here he comes. Bring it on, bitch. Alright. So now this part of the, this is where it's gonna get crazy. Just like a lot of bosses, it's really annoying. The lower you get him down, the worse he becomes, because he's going to start just constantly running away and using all his godly attacks that he has. It's so funny how the most dangerous attack that dragons have in this game has to be one of the most basic ones, which would be when he picks you up and eats you. I mean, it's just like, hey, he's a fucking dragon, of course he's gonna try to eat me. But yeah, it's really, really fucking insane, because if you get picked up, he's probably gonna murder you. Alright, come on. We need to get these backstabs. Come on. Attack. Yeah, these back attacks, stop kicking me! Son of a bitch. Tail whooping me. There he goes, running like a little bitch again. He doesn't really run too far. He just tries to get away from you so he can hit you from range, which you don't want to let him do. Oh, son of a bitch. He brought on Darkspawn. Hell. Yeah, this fight's almost over. We're taking him down slowly. You need a mark of death, though. Definitely need to protect everybody, so let's heal up again. Yeah, you going to die, fool. Flurry! Yeah, got him! Ride that dragon! Do all those cool flips, stab him in the brain! It's so funny how you get the kill animation, but then there's a cutscene for another kill animation. Like, what the fuck? Yeah! I love that, like just the slide with the cutting of the throat. Yeah, stab him! What's kind of funny though is that if you don't do the dark ritual, they actually will have a discussion like, who's gonna kill themselves, because one of them has to die, either Alistair or him, or Logain if you choose to take that path. Which, if you do take that path, Logain is definitely the bastard who deserves to die at the end. But I always find that kind of funny how, like, they could stop, the Archdemon, they got him! And then it's like, okay, who's gonna kill themselves? And I guess one of the real questions is, how the fuck did they survive that? That was a huge explosion.
And then it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still, an inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Alright, we have to pick a good one here. Let's see. Fuck all that. I want a title and the riches to go with it. Yeah!
Then I appoint you the new Teyrn of Gwaran, and inheritor of Loghain's estate and fortune. Only fair, I think. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Yeah, I guess, but shit, I mean, you just gave me all this money. Let's see. I'm gonna say, I think you'll need my help.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Alrighty. Alright, now we can actually relax and have some fun talking to everybody. Let's see. Now, I think we can talk to, yeah. What's up, man?
Ah, glorious! You've really showed these humans something. Took down the Blight practically single-handed.
Yeah, I know I did, thanks. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. All in a day's work.
Exactly. Give these tall folks something to chew on the next time they badmouth a dwarf, that's what. I'm not just here to witness the whole human spectacle, however. The Assembly contacted me with a message for you. I guess they figured once a manservant, always a manservant. Ah, I don't mind. Thing is, we've both been given leave to return to Orzammar. Seems Harrowmont is mighty grateful. He's declared you the heir to House Iduken. Full rights restored for us both. Not only that, but the Assembly is considering naming you a Paragon. A Paragon in our time. As am I. And if you become a Paragon, that will make you the only one alive by my count. Not a bad change from an exiled murderer, no? Congratulations, my friend. You think you might head back home? To put House Iduken in order, if nothing else. That's too bad. Well, I'll go back to put the house in order at least, should you ever change your mind. At any rate, I'll let the humans get back to their dwarf worship. Still makes me smile to hear them talk.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending. I don't know. I haven't read that part yet, have I? You'll have to tell me. Oh, is that how it is? You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again. Of course I do. I can't think of anything more important. I can give something back to the entire world. It will be a grand adventure. I hope I will see you before I leave, to say goodbye. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
No, we won't, because this is the end of the game.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
I don't want to say that.
Eventually, with Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker, while fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here, is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
And would you be in favor of my remaining with you? I've grown fond of you, you see. Sad, but true.
You know what? I think we need to part ways.
Yes, I imagine that is true. As loath as I am to part company from one I am so fond of. Well then, I suppose I shall be leaving soon. Perhaps Parvolen. The Canary are pleasant folk, I hear. I hope fate decrees we meet again. Bon viati, as we say back home. Drink well and be merry. Life is good.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel? Alistair's idea, I understand. Which should explain much. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better? I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Tevinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her. It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Now, you know, one thing, there's a problem with that, though. Because if she is not in the circle, wouldn't she be technically an apostate? And that's against the rules and all that? Someone answer me!
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure. After what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I guess you're staying here in Denerim? Unless my hearing's bad, which happens.
I mean, How is it that everybody can fucking hear me, man? I was all the way on the opposite side of the fucking room. It's like Alistair knowing the dark ritual plan. Like, how the fuck? Like, did he have his ear to the door? Like, stupid.
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself, at least for a bit. Well, that pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong. Maybe. Swing around in a few months or so, and if I'm sober by then, I'll let you know. It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Alright, let's see. I wonder, can you talk to the dog? I don't think the dog's here. I thought that was the dog, but actually that is the dog. Can't talk to him though.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud. I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness. Yes, were I too weak to protect myself, I suppose I would also be vastly relieved to have a hero save the day. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. Yes, it will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt. It has that one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Well, alrighty.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless. Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Now, one thing that always made me mad was they should have had something at the end where he walks outside and everybody's cheering. I always thought they should have added that. Alright, so this is pretty much the little epilogue. You guys can read it. I'm going to let it play out. But yeah, this is going to be the end to my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. I really hope you have enjoyed it. You know, make sure to like, favorite the video, all that kind of good stuff. And I will be starting Dragon Age 2 real soon here. So, you know, look out for that in the future. I really like Dragon Age 2 and it should be a lot of fun. But I really do hope you guys have a very nice day and peace out.